being real, cause this is necessary for the big cook up. Can't handle the God on the truth, your weak ass feeling needs insurance, so back up. Hold up, always just hating, I shit on your feelings and really take victims. I am a queen, when I look down, most of you haters is big chums. I am the J, look at the girl, stay with the fitness and get paid. Can really see with the big towers of money, one of you haters can be my maid. But I am done talking my shit, we stay with some fire and stay with the lit show. Making some moves like playing some chess, or I just stay with the big love.
Well, boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
Yo. What's good out there, everybody, man? Welcome back once again to the Cook Up Podcast with your boy, Marcus Swole Legend, man. Once again, I got my family in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Go
sir.
by the name of Sauce the Boss, man.
That's it. One and only.
Sauce the Boss in the building, man. All the way out of Allendale, South Carolina, man. Business owner, man. Owner of the Drip Shop, man. Down the way, man. Got 2 locations out there for everybody, man, that wanna get their cars cleaned up, shined up, man, rimmed up, everything going on down that way, man. So what's up with you out there, cuzzo?
Man, not much, man. Just staying above water, bro. Staying above water, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, man. That's all we can do, man. So tell everybody, man, how you came up with the concept of the Drip Shop, man, and what inspired you to, man, have your own business, man, to be a young entrepreneur, man, down south, man, a young black man with your own thing, man. What inspired you to do that?
Man, to be honest, man, it was like either, you know what I'm saying, I was going through something and, you know, like I lost my job. So I was like, man, either do this, do that, or do this. So
You're right.
the thing I was doing, you know, it could have got me like locked up for a long period of time or whatever, you know. So I said I couldn't sell drugs. So,
Right.
man, I was like, man, you know, I always like washing cars.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried it out. Like, man, this thing, you know, it took off. It started in the yard, like, bro, man, it took off. So then, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Go Out the Barber, you know what I'm saying? Like, he talked to me one day, he been like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross said, you know what I'm saying, it was a quote Rick Ross said about always being booked, and basically like it was a motivation conversation. So he was like, man, come up with a name. So I said like, man, the Drip Shop. Like, man, told him about it. Next thing you know, it took off. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like, man, at the when you think something going bad for you, it create a doors for something else. You know what I'm saying? For some good stuff to happen. It depends on your mind frame. Like if you got the right mind frame, man, you gonna do the right thing with it. You know what I'm saying? God gonna put you in the right position at the right time.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We are both living testimonies, man. We first cousins, bro. We had inspirations, man. You know, no matter what brought it out of us, man, we figured out what it is we was good at in life, man. We made something out of it, man. And I'm so proud of you, man. I know it's been a couple of years since I actually had a real sit down, grown man conversation with you, bro. I miss talking with you, man. We grew up in the yard together, bro. So, yeah. But sometimes a little bit of isolation is good for self-preservation and to get yourself where you need to be in life. You know, sometimes you need that little time to yourself to develop into who you need to be. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, man. So moving forward, I wanted to ask you, like, what you got going on, like, in your future? Like, do you plan to maintain a business and keep it going for a long-term thing and try to employ others in the community and help, you know, other young men and young women in the community prosper through your business and teach them how to, do the things that you're doing in the neighborhood, in the community?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, man, a lot of people look at as, oh yeah, he just doing car detailing and this and that. Nah, man, I'm not just doing car detailing. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I like car, you know what I'm saying, doing it, but I'm not just
Mm-hmm.
doing that. I'm trying to open doors for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you got to look at it. Everybody, like a lot of kids looking up to dope dealers. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Man, to be honest, bro, you got a chance to make more than a dope dealer. A dope
Right.
dealer, your average dope dealer make like 20,000, probably 20,000 a year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, or whatever. Man, you got a chance of making 40 plus. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, with doing car detailing. You got a
Mm-hmm.
chance of making 40 plus with if you owning anything. To be honest, man, you
Right.
and like I school them, like, man, you can get you some leaf bags, a rake, and make buku money off of raking yard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Not just
Yeah.
me doing the car detailing business. I want to like motivate. You know what I'm saying? The youth. Like, hey, you don't got to go out here and sell books. That's why I turned everything around, man. You got a lot of people out here detailing cars,
Mm-hmm.
but if you look at the way I'm doing it, if you looking at the way I'm doing it, bro, it's totally different. Like, man, we got the shirts, man. You know what I'm saying? The drip on with the drip on it. I'm showing you can have swag with doing what you love doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can have swag doing that. You don't got to go out here and say, oh, yeah, I got to be a dope boy. I got to rock 10, 20 chains. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You can do whatever you, if you rate y'all, turn that into add swag to raking yard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you doing. That's
Mm-hmm.
just like Swole Legend Beats. Swole
Mm-hmm.
Legend Beats is different from any other beat maker, any other
Mm-hmm.
engineer,
Mm-hmm.
anybody, because he got the cook up going. He got Swole Legend Beats. You know what I'm saying? He doing it totally different from anybody else. The swag different, the sound
Mm-hmm.
different. You know what I'm saying? You could do the same thing as the next person, but you got a choice. You could do it the different. You could do it your own way. You could add your own flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm bringing to the table. I wanna hire. I don't want to hire somebody like 30 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? At that age, bro, you should have your stuff figured out, like where you
Yeah.
should be going, where
Yeah.
you should be at on the ladder. I want to hire somebody like, hey, fresh out of high school, like, hey, this could be your first job. You feel me? Like turn this into your own idea. Like, hey, I done got this under my belt. Now I could go to someplace else because nobody ever did that for us. You feel me? Ain't nobody never
Right.
say, here comes this opportunity. We had to kick in doors ourselves.
Right. Yeah, exactly, man. And me having a unique path on how I wanted to be a producer and my choice of sound and the way I wanted to do my beats was like my signature call. It's like my key to the
Right.
door, you know what I'm saying? Like uh it wasn't an intentional thing. It's just the way I heard music and the way I seen the way music, how I thought music should go with certain things.
Right.
I would say every song I do ain't the best song, but I do what I feel is good for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And and over time, the more I did it, and then over the years, you start to interact with other artists, other producers, and you get ideas and you get different points from everybody around you in order for you to build and keep up with what's going on in the industry. So it's
Right.
it's a combination of different things, and
Mm-hmm.
I started this podcast 3 years ago when I moved up here to Philly, roughly almost 4 years ago. Well, probably about a year after I got to Philly. I started this podcast 3 years ago, and the guys was they was more interested in my music than it was me kind of like being what I am now with my podcast. And I
Right.
told them, I said, I've been making beats on Facebook Live for years, man. Nobody don't want to just get on no podcast and watch me make beats all day, every week. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Right.
told them, I said, what about everybody else, man? We got people that know how to sing. We got people that
Mm-hmm.
know how to rap. We got other people that know how to make beats. We got business owners. How about let's invite these people onto my platform while we got the momentum going and let everybody else get their voices heard just from me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll take the back seat to that because the platform can grow bigger with other people involved aside from just pulling all the power out of me. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah.
So yeah, so when I swung it that way and we tried it like that a few times, it started to catch traction. We started to get people from all over Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware. Everybody in the tri-state area was coming to my podcast for like a whole year straight, nonstop. I'm talking about business, bro. Nonstop. So it was going on like that for a long time. And then after that, that's when the pandemic and some other stuff was going on, and we had to shut the buildings down and all that. So I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna keep my platform going, man. So I got to figure out a way to keep my platform going without having to be in people's face. So
right.
yeah, I was cooling. Yeah, my assistant, you know, was a real smart Asian girl. She was my assistant at the time. She was helping me with a lot of my bookings. You know, just like a partner, you know, to kind of bounce ideas off of at the time. And she was like, well, I got some friends in other places that they do their podcast in another way, the way you don't have to be around nobody, so you ain't got to worry about catching, you know, the virus or whatever. So I tried it like that, you know, and at first, I really didn't get the concept. I kind of had to like train myself on how to get into the swing of doing virtual podcasts. So after a while, I got it down packed. I figured out how to do my layouts and reach out to people on here. The next thing I know, I got people from all over the world on my podcast. You name it, man. All over the United States, all overseas, all over the world watching my podcast and interviewing with me on my podcast. So God has a way of showing you things in life that you thought was impossible 10 years ago. And then you look at yourself 10 years. You look at yourself 10 years later, you're like, ain't no way. You see what I'm saying? I did all of this.
That's right. And also with the pandemic, man, you said a mouthful because a lot of people still thinking, oh, I gotta go to this person, I gotta go to that person. Man, you hear what you're saying. You reach out to a whole lot of people. You done network with a whole lot of people because you can't be in their face. So
right.
Imagine if you were still in these people's face, you probably would still been dealing with the same people, but God made a way. You know what I'm saying? That you can network with multiple people from all over. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. Like the pandemic was made for so you can think. You could think more.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
make it more powerful.
Right. My back is against the wall. So say for instance, I got a business and I don't know how to connect with these people without being in their face. So, okay, now you got time. You got nothing but time on your hand. So that with that time of your alone time or whatever time you got, you should be figuring out how can I reach out to these people without being in their face. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people still haven't figured it out.
Yeah, it was a business strategy. You know,
right.
You know, most major businesses all over, man, no matter if they Walmart or the corner store, man, everybody come up with a business plan in order to maintain what they got. So I had like I said, I had to go back to the drawing board and redesign the whole podcast in order to maintain it. You see what I'm saying? You know, instead of relying on them buildings, because they shut the buildings down. I had lost 2 buildings during the pandemic. And I said, when I get my 3rd building, that's going to be my permanent location and I'm not moving no more. You see what I'm saying? So, but, you know, aside from the material things, you know, I kept the dream alive and kept it rolling. And that's what everybody's seeing in it, man. That's why everybody was getting on it. You see what I mean? Because, you know, this whole thing was a well thought out process, man. And it took more than just me to do it. You know, it's so many people that was behind the scenes with me, helping me with it, man. They deserve their credits, man. You know, if this was a movie, man, you know, I roll their credits at the end of the podcast. So and so, everybody. I show everybody love. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's been a long process, man. So tell me how has the pandemic been treating you, man, with you and your business though? Like for real, like what changed with your stuff, man, during the pandemic?
Man, to be honest, it picked up like during the pandemic. Like
Mm,
matter of fact, uh me and my wife, man, you know what I'm saying, whatever, shout out to her. She been my backbone also. Uh
mm,
and man, it's a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like behind it. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Uh when I got serious with it, bro, I had COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like when I got the
Yeah,
LLC. And
yeah,
like I say, yeah, I ain't about to sit down. We got the same blood. So you already
yeah,
know I ain't about
yeah,
to sit
yeah.
here and let no COVID stop me. So
Right,
got the
right.
LLC. But you know what I'm saying, like like we talked about, it take money to make money. So, of course I still got a full-time job. But you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like the pandemic didn't even stop. Like, hey,
Yeah.
if ain't no car coming today, that's what I'm doing. I'm I'm trying to get a shirt made up like, hey, man, we need these shirts. We gotta sell
Mm-hmm.
these shirts because cars ain't coming. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? The carpet cleaner. Like, hey,
Yeah. Most definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We got our own carpet cleaning solution. So hey, if cars ain't coming, guess what? Man, we got carpet cleaning solution. We gonna sell something. We gonna keep this thing going. Like you know what I'm saying, kept the podcast going with your business. We gonna keep something going because this is our business. And my motto
Right.
is, and my thing is, if I pass by McDonald's and McDonald's open, the drip
Mm-hmm.
shop need to be open.
Right. Right. Most definitely, man. That's that mindset you got to have, man. You got to have that warrior mentality, man. That businessman mentality. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
what it's all about, man. When you're your own boss, you can't necessarily look behind you and ask nobody for answers because most of the people around you are looking to you for the answers because it's your brand. So,
Definitely.
yeah, most of the time, uh the final decisions and whether it's gonna make or break the business falls on you. And I had to
Mm-hmm.
learn that, we human beings, so we have those times where we feel like we want to give up or it's getting
Yeah.
too hard,
Yeah.
it's getting too hectic. But that's when you
Yeah.
pray. That's where you pray on everything,
Mm-hmm.
man, and you get in the bed and sleep it off, man, and get out the bed the next morning and try it again, man, and try a different way. Talk to somebody different, man. You might have been talking to the wrong person the day before. You got to
That's
talk to
right.
somebody. You know what I mean?
That's
so
right. For real now, because man, a
yeah,
lot of people think running a business easy. Man, I don't
no, it
cry.
ain't.
I don't cry plenty of nights going to sleep, man. Like man, you already know because you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
you a
I
boss.
mean it with you, bro. I mean it with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you a boss. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying. You got to do the podcast. You got to
Mm-hmm.
make beats. You got to network. You got to do all this stuff. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, you know what I'm saying. You're a true man because then you got to deal with your family. So with
Mm-hmm.
all that on you and all this and that and third, man, you gonna break down one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people think it just oh, they see us doing this, they see us networking, they see us talking to this person, that person, they
Yeah.
see us over here, they see us shining. You know what I'm saying? Man, that stuff ain't easy, bro. This I don't listen, man. This goes for anybody out there. Look, if you see somebody who making it look so easy, bro, best believe it's something behind it, man, because this is not easy work. I don't care how you getting your money or what you doing. Getting money, chasing the bag is not easy at all, man.
Right, right, right. Right. Especially when you chasing your own bag. You ain't worrying about nobody cutting
That
the
part,
bag out for you. You
I'm
got
trying to
chasing
tell
you
you,
chasing
man.
your own bag, and then you got to get people to trust you and believe in what you're doing in order for them to pay you and all kind of stuff. And you get you got it basically you living off your reputation, man. At that point,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
living off your reputation, bro. You know,
yeah.
that's why I constantly try to surround myself around people that's just like me or similar to me. I
Mm-hmm.
don't put yourself around people that that's not into what you into, or they own some
Right.
stuff the way they trying to they want to destroy what you built or sabotage your stuff. You know what I mean? You got to be around people that's either got what you got or got more than what you got. You see what I'm
That's right.
saying? Yeah.
And
Once
the
you
ones
yeah.
that's gonna invest in you. I'm gonna tell you,
Mm-hmm.
and like I tell anybody, man, listen, so you in Philly. So
Yeah.
you're not here. But
Mm-hmm.
by you just sharing something or whatever, that's an investment. Because when
Right.
you share it, like, man, you got other people seeing what I got going on. When I share
Mm-hmm.
your podcast or share your beats or something, or tell somebody about your beat, that's an investment because I'm
Right.
telling people, you know what I'm saying, they seeing what you got going on. So
Mm-hmm.
if them people ain't supporting you, bro, and even taking 5 minutes just to see what you got going on, but you gotta watch how you deal with those people
Right.
because at the end of the day, they become an enemy. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
can start speaking anything like, "Oh, he gonna fail anyway." That's just like that's why I go so hard though, bro, because we already counted out. We already saying like, "Oh, they ain't gonna make it, man." Them people from Allendale in it. Oh, they ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do that, bro. They
Right.
already talking bad about us. So why
Mm-hmm.
should we just lay down and just let them, you know what I'm saying, drag us?
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to pick up and go harder, bro. If you don't got
Mm-hmm.
no customers today, you got to go harder tomorrow. If you don't got nobody on this podcast today, guess what? That means you ain't been networking hard enough. So tomorrow you got to go harder. If you don't got
Right.
nobody in your seat and you ain't doing no hair today, you got to pick up tomorrow and you got to go harder. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every day you got to think like, hey, they counted me out. They say I wouldn't be able to do this. They say I wouldn't be able to do that. So tomorrow you got to pick up and go even harder and keep that playing in your head.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's what it's all about, man. When one door closed, man, it's another one gonna open, man. When somebody gonna tell you no one day, but eventually somebody gonna tell you yeah. So
Right.
you can't let them no's, deter you from the yes. So
That's right. That's
it's a
right.
balance with this thing. It's dark and light with this thing, man. So you can't let the
Mm-hmm.
darkness take your light away from you. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I learned about breaking the chain and becoming a business owner, because when you look at it, man, across the board, we don't have very many business owners in our family. If you look at it, not really.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
not no real business owners. You got people that hustle and got but not no. So it was like
Right.
breaking a chain. You know what I mean? A cycle
Mm-hmm.
of generations of the same thing going on over and over, and
Right.
it goes from, that's where a lot of the I'm trying to put it gently, a lot of the feuds come from. It come from
Mm-hmm.
financial shit.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because everybody looking at one another pocket, but really ain't
Mm-hmm.
none of them got nothing. But they still watching the
Mm-hmm.
other one pocket, or they worrying about what the next one gonna do, or worrying about if somebody gonna one up them, or one down them, or play them, or all kinds of variables that start problems, man. Especially like I notice like with families,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of families, man. I hear about that kind of stuff up here. I hear about it down south. I hear about it in my own family. It just is what it is. It comes from hardship.
Mm-hmm.
People wanting to have things and not able to get access to it. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
I reevaluated that thing, man, and I just came up with my own idea on how I'm gonna break the chain. I felt like breaking the chain. I was like, you know what, man? I'm a talented producer. I'm not just
Mm-hmm.
a music producer. I'm producing shows now. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. You
I'm
adding
doing
more to
all.
your belt.
I add more to it. So I'm like, if I know
Yeah.
how to produce my own shows, I know how to produce my own music. Why am I sitting up there settling for less when I can be the best? You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And
Yeah.
and that's how I feel the same way.
Yeah, you
Like,
good at
man,
what you do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I never say, you know what I'm saying? If somebody say, oh, he the best, bro, they saying that. I never say
Mm-hmm.
that. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
somebody say this and that, hey, they saying that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? They all is always rooms, you know what I'm saying, for learning. You know what I'm saying? I study this thing and like every day
Mm-hmm.
I study. Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I hop on my laptop or whatever, I
Yeah.
study. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I sit alone, I think, I even make graphs. Like, hey, this is what we made this week. If we made $400 this week, how can
Yeah.
I make 800 the next week? You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's how
Yeah.
that's how I operate. But you know what I'm saying, like you said, man, you got people who gonna watch your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
Most
love
definitely.
it, bro. I love it
Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying, like some people might see like 20 cars, you know what I'm saying, at the shop or something, and
Mm-hmm.
think, oh, it was a good day. But within them
Mm-hmm.
20 cars, bro, that's just like any restaurant or wherever. Within them 20 cars, man, you might have 2 customers who ain't gonna like what you did. So that might be a loss. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It might be like, oh man, I'm sorry, I apologize. So
Mm-hmm.
this wash on me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They ain't looking at that. They looking at,
Right.
oh, they got 20, they booming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They going hard. They see 20 cars, like they see a lot of money. But
But you
deep down
but
inside, you gotta
yeah,
take your losses, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you might have 20 cars, but you might got 20 bills though to pay. You feel what I'm saying?
That part too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
what I'm
see that. They
saying.
don't
Yeah,
see that.
yeah,
They
that's what
don't
I'm
see that,
saying.
man.
Like
They don't
that's
see
just
that.
what I'm saying. Like in order in order to pay your bills, you got to keep your inventory up. So
That's right.
your inventory is your cars.
That's
My
right.
my
That's right.
my inventory is beats and podcasts. That's why I'm always
Mm-hmm.
adding on to the inventory because year after year, the more you do it, the more deeper into the hole you get, or
Yeah.
the more I wouldn't say the hole, but the deeper into the water you get. I put it like that. You know that
Right,
sound better.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
The more you do it, the further out into the ocean you go with it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and the further out into the ocean you go, you start doing bigger and bigger things with it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's the whole concept, man. You start out small, and then when you figure out how to start it while it's small, you pinch off a little piece and add on a little piece, pinch off a little piece, add on until you got you a
Mm-hmm.
full blown operation going, bro. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what I did. You know what I mean? That's what you did. I watch it,
Right,
man.
right.
I heard
Man,
about
yeah.
it. I mean, I've been up here in Philly, bro, but I still see you. You think I don't see you, but I
Yeah.
see you, man. People tell me all the time about you. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah, man. That's
yeah,
just, but
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's just like man. I
Mm-hmm.
started doing full details, bro.
Mm-hmm.
$15. I'm like, what? $15, man. I taught some of the nicest cars, bro. $15. But then you know what I'm saying? When somebody came to me, and be like, 15, man. How about I give you 60? I said,
Mm-hmm.
what? I can get 60 for a job,
Yeah.
man. Next thing you know, the price start going up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, it just was a start. Like you said, you got to start. And like I watch you, bro, you
Mm-hmm.
used to carry around a laptop. Like, man,
Hey,
everywhere you go,
I
laptop,
said
making beats.
I used to keep my laptop and my speakers with me all the time, bro.
I'm
I used to
telling
keep
you,
that
man.
laptop with me, man. I come to people's house, cut that
Yeah,
joint on in people kitchen and all kind of stuff. You remember them
yeah,
days, bro? Them been
yeah.
the good old days
Down,
back then.
downloading,
Book,
man. You downloading FL Studio on my computer and all, making beats. I'm like,
yeah,
man,
man. Yeah, man. It was calling me, man. It was just something
yeah,
telling me, man. One day, bro, if you keep doing this, bro, one day you gonna step all the way out there, man, and there ain't no looking back. You gonna be on, bro. And
yeah,
man, and
yeah.
yeah, man, and that's what happened for me, man. You know, now I got some of the biggest names in the game rocking with me, bro. They believe in me. You know, we doing several projects together. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. So it's like, you know, God was telling me back then what was about to happen to me. I just need to believe in what I had and let
Yeah.
Him do it and let Him guide me to it. That's what
You
it
had to
was.
believe.
I had,
You had to
yeah,
believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
and let
he
Him guide you and
already.
let Him guide you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he already was putting you in the position. That's just like.
Mm,
But this the thing though, man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of getting off subject a little bit, but this thing that kind of bothers me. You know what I'm saying? With our community in Allendale, man. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? People like the adults, they'll guess us. They'll say all kind of foul things, right?
right.
But like, you know what I'm saying, hey, that's our personal life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't judge that because
Mm,
everybody going through something, everybody got some type of struggle. But
right.
this where I'm going at. They let your kids, I'm not saying your kids, but I'm speaking in general,
I know what
like
you mean.
coming from
Yeah,
where I come from,
yeah,
let your kids see the swole legend. Let your kids see the sauce the boss. Let your kids see the good things that we are doing. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff you're allowing them to see is damaging them. You don't have to be an NFL player. You don't have to be a basketball player to let your kids see what's going on. If you can let them see these NFL players and basketball players on TV that they'll probably never meet, but you got people that's coming from the hood, like, and we come from across the track. You got people that is coming from the hood, that is doing great things, that is really reaching out to the community. Let them see what's going on, so we can probably help change the kids' life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what bothers me.
Yeah. You know, in my eyes, greatness is greatness, man. Everybody has a God-given gift inside of them. Everybody's gift is not going to be as glamorous as other gifts out there.
Right.
It's just certain things in this world that the world glorifies. It's not necessarily that it's the best thing in the world. It's just the world makes it look on a bigger pedestal than every other thing else that's going on out here. It's all it's what I call a social construct. They built it. It was designed to look like that. You know, like with me, like even with me being in the music industry, it's a lot of stuff that be on TV that looks a whole lot way better than what's the actual process took in order to get it onto the TV. You see,
right.
Like I've had chances to like be behind the curtain and see what it takes to actually put together some of that stuff, and the end product is always gonna look shiny like gold, but the beginnings of it is always rough as dirt, bro. Like you gotta get people to come together. It's a whole lot of confusion. You got to figure out how to bring everybody together. Get the music together, get the video cameras together. You got to go back and forth. It's a whole big old beautiful mess is what it is. But when the final product comes out, man, that's what everybody see. They don't see that process behind the scenes.
They don't see the process. That's
right.
Yeah, that's just like with us. They don't like with any human. You know what I'm saying? They'll glorify what they see. You know what I'm saying? They'll glorify that ending. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm proud of you. But where was you at when I was struggling trying to get where I'm at now? You should have been cheering me on then.
It don't work. It don't work that way, because I put it like this right here, Buki. Most people ain't really used to seeing people like where we from. It's only like you can probably count on less than 10 fingers out of all those people that came from where we from. That's actually like really did some real big stuff, you know, from where we from. So 9 times out of 10, they're gonna expect you to fail and fall off and not do it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, I had to break myself out of that habit. I used to look to, you know, my fellow friends and family for the support, but really I had to put support inside me the whole time. See, when you learn to let that go, let them go, and let yourself run the show, and let the man upstairs, God, run the show for you, it don't matter about where you from no more at that point. Because once you learn that, because you are in this world just like everybody else walking around here. It's people that's all in all these big places playing football. They from the same little small towns we from. They playing football, they playing basketball, they rapping and singing, they lawyers, they doctors, they all of these big titles in the world. They came from somewhere, but you have to stop looking to the people that sometimes it's the people that you love are not the ones that's going to support you. It's always people that don't even know you, the ones that's going to take care. That's going to take care of you.
And that's true, bro. That's true now.
Yeah,
that's true for real. Like only a few.
It's a few, but it's true. Yeah. It's a few, but it's true.
It's only
it's
only a few.
I caught a lot of breaks off people that don't even know me, bro, versus trying to get my own people to help me do this thing. You know, I caught my breaks. You know, that just the way. I mean, it's just facts, man. That's the way the world is now. The world is all topsy-turvy. It's backwards now, man. You know, so. You know, I just said, well, instead of fighting against it, man, just kind of go with it a little bit and get what you need to get out of the situation, man. Life too short to be fighting a battle you ain't gonna win, bro. You gotta
trying to tell you.
open your eyes and see what's going on out here, man. Just do what you gotta do. But anyway, man, your daddy said, "What's up, bro?" He said, "Hello." You see his comment. You see his comment.
Man, I see you, man.
You see his comment at the bottom,
man,
right there.
Shout out to my daddy too, man. He be holding it down, man.
Yeah, I
he
know,
holding it
man.
down too, man.
Love you, Unc, boy. I'm gonna come back and see you next time out on me Allendale, man. Yeah, man. We gonna chop it up a little bit, man. We're gonna ride around in your truck a little bit, man. I'm gonna let my car take a break when I come down there. I'm gonna ride with you.
Man. Shout out to Pops, man. Yeah, he be out there holding it down too, man.
Yeah. We got another comment, man. We got Kendra Graham on here. KG Guards on here. He said, "What's good, brothers?"
What's going on, brother? You doing all right?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get a project done with him too, bro. I've been waiting on him to reach back out to me, man, so we can go ahead and get at least one single done. I like to start out with a single or two, and see what we can do with that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about getting back into the music thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like at least one more time, man.
That was actually one of my questions I was gonna ask you, man. What made you get out of the music, bro? What made you stop?
Man, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, man, it just life, bro. Like I'm gonna be real. Like down here is so different, bro. Like different from the city. Man, I seen so much fake stuff happen with the music stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a whole lot of fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into that part, but you know what I'm saying? And also like I had to change everything around. Like say for instance, the stuff I was talking about then I can't talk about now because I'm no longer in that route. I'm no longer in that position no more. I'm in a different position now. So I can't talk about the same old stuff that I did 5 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's something else going on in my life right now, like everything different. So anybody that's still stuck on that same old style from 10 years ago or whatever, y'all need to stop and rethink and do it all over again because I can't go that route no more.
Well, what you can do is, bro, you're an older guy now, man. You got a lot going on for yourself. Just talk about your growth, man. Put that on rhymes, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to bless you with a couple beats, man, to get it done.
That's man. I was talking to my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? One of my partners. And we was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? He about to get back into it too. You know what I'm saying? Kid 21. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah. I've been like, bro, what should I call this? You know what I'm saying? He was like, call it This Time Around. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's kind of dope. So
that's what a lot of rappers that's been in the game for a long time and they a little older now. They on a different level with it now. They don't necessarily talk about what they used to talk about back in the day. Now they on some different stuff. You know what I mean? Like you just got to talk about your growth with it, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? Plan on start working on that pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of other stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I do get in there, man, it's gonna be straight gas, man, because you know what I'm saying, like so many people been waiting on it, like man, asking me, like no matter where I go, man, when you gonna drop this? When you gonna do the, you know what I'm saying, like man, made me felt bad because felt like I let down my fans, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Yeah.
So now I gotta come back even harder, you know what I'm saying, and I be listening to like shout out to some of the local music. Don't get me wrong, like it's some hard dudes out there, bro. Then you got some that doing it, but they don't really have the love for it. They just doing it just because. Man, anything you do in life, man, you gotta have that love for it because if you don't have that love for it, bro, it ain't gonna come out right.
Right, it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
Yeah, it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been waiting for. Like, man, I've been hearing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you, like I ain't no hater, brother. Like I say, salute to a few, but man, like I say, when I get back in there, bro. That fight is coming. Fight is coming, man.
Hey, I just keep that to myself, man.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna get deep into it. I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shout out to the few that I know for sure that really love what they doing and really in that studio, bro, putting in work. Because I've
Mm-hmm.
been there, bro. Like, nigga, I ain't had no job. My whole job was the studio. Like, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I gotta go record. I gotta go record. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's a passion, bro. That's you hungry. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Then you got these other guys who want to just do it just because. I can't
Yeah.
respect that. I can't
Yeah, yeah,
respect
yeah,
that.
yeah. I've been seeing a lot of that too, man.
Yeah,
It's
I can't
more like
respect that.
I say like this right here, bro. They more so focused on how it looked to everybody versus the
Yeah,
actual work, the actual
yeah,
art.
right,
Because
right.
your art don't sound like you look. You see what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying?
tell
You
you,
looking better than you sound, bro. So which one you gonna do?
bro. That's what I'm saying. And people rather they wanna sell it for Facebook, man. Like, oh yeah, I could rap about this. I could
Yeah,
go get
yeah,
this
yeah,
today and rap about it,
yeah.
bro. I'm be real. You could get 1,000 likes, bro. I ain't gonna buy that. I don't care how you look, bro. I don't care nothing about it. I want to hear the work. If that
Mm,
work don't sound just like you say, if it don't sound like how you putting it out there,
yeah.
I'm not rocking with it. Ain't no way you gonna sit here and tell me you made, just for example, you can't sit here and tell me you made $100,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you brought yourself a whip, chain, some designer. But nigga, you staying there something ran down or whatever, but you talking about you made nah. I don't want to buy that, bro. I can't even
and
download
that's
that.
an and that's a
I'm not about to vibe with that.
and
No.
and that's another grown man issue, bro. Like so many of us out here worrying about the clothes we got on our back and the car we drive and the roof out over our head ain't no good. You got to have a house, man. The house is
I'm trying to tell you.
invest in property, bro.
Yeah.
Land, all that stuff,
Man,
man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's where the real wealth is at. It's not riding on rims and having on big chains. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
I got jewelry, but you don't even hardly see me wear my jewelry every day. I don't worry about it like that. I just
Man,
put it
yeah,
on.
I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got it
yeah.
because, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Hey, I
jewelry.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
What?
jewelry. But I'm not about to sit here and say I spent my last, jewelry or none of
No,
that.
no, no, sir.
No, I can't
No.
do that. You know what I'm saying? And you got people
They're
and
doing
bro,
it. They're doing
yeah,
it.
they doing it. They'll do it. Like, say for instance, right now, bro, if somebody you got people who are running to a blessing, big blessing, bro, and don't even think about rapping right then and there. But as soon as they go broke, they want to hit the studio. They want to hit somebody up about the studio. Bro, you had the money. You could have
Yeah.
went and put out a whole 10,
And
20 mixtapes.
yeah, studio don't run for free. So
Yeah,
you running the whole game backwards right there. So you setting yourself up to go down right there. How you gonna go to a studio with
exactly.
no money? I done been in
Exactly.
studio. I done been in studio charge $200 and $300 an hour. An hour. So how you gonna go in a high end studio with high end producers, high end engineers? Plus you got production. Plus you got promotionary teams and all that behind you, and you ain't got no money.
No money.
When
Done
you got
blew it.
when you
Done
got
had a chance.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Man, and another thing, you know what I'm saying? Like this is also real talk. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, listen. If you get that money, you get that blessing, the best thing go ahead and do, handle your business first, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to rap, nigga, rap. A
Yeah.
lot of niggas ain't never sold dope. Ain't never sold dope a day in their life. But when they get that large amount of money, oh, they the biggest dope dealer ever, bro. How that work? You can't. Sauce the Boss ain't buying that, bro. I'm sorry. You can fool them people about you
Right.
being street, you about you did this and you did that. But bro, I never seen you out here. So how can you doggone get this large amount of bro? God just bless you with buku money. Do the right thing. You don't gotta be a dope boy, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm. You
Like
know what they
nigga,
do? You know what they
that's
do?
crazy.
They go in the bathroom, open up the toilet, and throw it in the damn toilet and flush it. That's basically all they doing.
Yeah, they stupid.
Flush it down
That's
the
all they
damn toilet.
doing. If you ain't never did it, my thing, this right here is my saying.
Yeah.
If I did it while I was broke, I could do it when I get money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, bro, a lot of people don't live by that. Bro, you ain't never hustle. You ain't never did none of this. You ain't never talk about rapping. You ain't never talk about making no beats. You ain't
Mm.
never did none of this. You ain't never even talk about doing none of this stuff. But soon as
Mm.
you get this, soon as God bless you with this lump sum money, oh, you want to do everything. Now you got to think every $100 that you spending, every little $50 that you breaking, boy, and you ain't putting nothing in that bank, you losing. Now you
Right.
broke. Then what you
Right.
gonna do?
I once watched an interview, man, on YouTube, and I'll never forget what Trick Daddy say, man. Trick Daddy say, if you can look in your closet and everything in your closet is worth more than what you got in your bank account, you're a broke ass fool.
Right, that's true, bro. That's true, man.
If your closet is worth more money than your actual bank account, you're a broke fool.
Man, that's true. And people don't understand that. I don't get it. Like that's common sense though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just like I be seeing people. All right, man. Just let's go back to the street. Let's go back to the street. I be seeing dudes talking about buying Glocks, and all this. Right,
Right.
man. A Glock is high, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You barely got income coming in, but you want to invest in a Glock. Man,
Mm.
you still staying with your mama, but you want to invest in a Glock? Take that Glock and pay some rent, man.
You know, it's just social.
Oh,
It's just socialized ignorance. It's just growing up in, people not knowing no better, and it's just ignorance, bro. That's all it is. People not
yeah,
knowing no better and nobody telling them no better. And when you might get one or two people that want to tell them better, they don't listen to them until
they
something
don't
happens.
listen. They
Until
don't
something
listen.
happened to them, and then all of a sudden now you want to straighten up. But sometimes by the time you get ready to straighten up, it's too late. You know what I
It's too
mean?
late. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too late, and that's what's going on now in this world, bro. For
Mm-hmm.
some people, it's too late. Like
Mm-hmm.
you done took that shovel, you done dig your hole, you done dug.
Yep.
Now you
Yep.
too deep in that water, you can't come out. Like your
Yeah.
whole. My thing is, from the age, just saying, around 15. If you
Mm-hmm.
started messing up at 15, and you getting out of trouble, and you still here, you still alive,
Mm-hmm.
it's time for a change, man. Ain't no
Right.
way you should be in your 30s or close to 30,
Mm-hmm.
still doing the same old
Same,
mess you was
same,
doing
yeah, the same stuff,
15.
bro. Yeah.
Come on, man. It's time for a change. And that's just like you got people who know how to get money, but they don't know how to invest money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you could know how to get money. You could know how to get money every day, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to invest money. Now
Right.
you a dummy. You a fool.
Right.
You a fool, man.
Right.
You
Right.
dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And I'm glad you say that. That's a very important point, bro. Like once you get to a certain level in life, you do have to understand the value of a dollar, man, and learn how to invest.
Yeah.
Most people in the entertainment or most people period, man, that got good paying jobs, stuff like that, a lot of them invest their money. They make enough money to where they have extra to put into small investments, start out small like
Right.
stocks.
Right.
They got Bitcoin and all that now. You can invest in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of avenues now to flip your money, man. That's just literacy, man.
Mm-hmm.
This better education for yourself, man, as far as finances. Most things that people don't realize is that the whole time you coming through, like from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, you probably will learn about it a little bit once you hit college. But most of the time when you first coming up through school, they don't teach you nothing about how to make money, bro. They really don't. They don't
They
do.
don't. They
They don't
don't.
tell you how to invest money. On how to tell you nothing. The only ones they might say something to you got to be like a honor student or like a
Mm-hmm.
real smart one, and then you'll take those little classes that the rest of the school can't take. Then they might run it past you or something like that. But like on the basic levels of coming up through first kindergarten, first all the way to 12th grade, they do not tell you how to get rich. They only tell you how to work for people. You ain't noticed that? The whole time you're in school, they're training you to go work some way from somebody. They ain't telling you how to have your own business. They're not gonna tell you. You got to figure that out for yourself.
But yeah, and see, that's the thing. They used to cover that part up. They used to cover that part up. Because to be honest, the teachers, like say for instance, right? We now make more than the teachers do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They wasn't telling us that because they ain't want us to know.
Because that kind of well, I ain't gonna say kind of, it does, because if like a lot of students and people knew the truth, it takes away their power from them. So most people with common sense could be like, why am I listening to you and you make this amount of money? Right. So I'm listening to you, and this is your cap. This is high as you can go. That you only make this amount of money, and I got the potential to go off to this place and do this and figure out and make my own money and make 10 times more than you make, or make 4 times
more.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, I was taking the test, man, for a job, man, and they was like, the lady was like, you taking the test to make more than what I'm making, what I'm going to school for.
Right.
I was like, huh? What you going to school for?
And I'm gonna tell you another kicker. What I learned since I got into this line of work, what I do, and I paid more attention to entrepreneurs and business owners and stuff like that. Most business owners never even went to college.
Right.
But the thing about that is, they got people that went to college working for them. Most people who millionaires and got their own business, a lot of them never even went to college. But they built a brand, they built a name for themselves. See, that brand and that name, whatever it is they built, is what making the money. You see what I'm saying? They came up with an idea and built it to where people that did go to college want to work for them because they got all this money coming in. You see how backwards everything is from what they say? It's crazy, right?
And that's the thing. That's what they say, and they'll never teach that. They'll never teach that. You know what I'm saying? And they want us stuck. Like, oh, you gotta cut this off. It's a limit to your life. It's a limit to your blessing. It's a limit to this. They want to teach those things when it's more to be taught, man, and when it's more to learn out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like I told somebody, man, the reason why so many people fighting for spots in a position on a job, because back then we worked for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now you giving a black man an opportunity to make $15 to $20. Bro, crazy behind that. Because back then we ain't made that.
Yeah, man, I remember shit, you be lucky to make $10 an hour one time. I remember back here, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I remember that. You be lucky to make that shit. You making $10 back then. Well, now it ain't no money, but back then, you were making $10 an hour back then, man. Like in the the late 90s, early 2000s, shit. You felt like you been doing something, bro. You know what I mean? That is how crazy it was back then. Like, but really, you ain't had no money, but by you living so poor and broke, even $10 an hour felt like you had money, man. It's crazy how the mind, how they can trick your mind into believing. You know what I mean? That
and they still doing that though, because they telling you, oh, you making $20 an hour, right? But by the time you by the time your benefits come out and all this other good stuff, you work just like you made $15 or $14. You know what I'm saying? So really, they giving you these higher numbers to say you're getting paid this amount. when truth be told, without overtime, if you ain't making no overtime, you ain't getting this and that and third, you would never see that $20 an hour.
Right. It's designed. Yeah, it's all about, people know how to pinch the dollar. It's called pinching the dollar, man. They know how to pinch it to where they create this false imagination for you to work for. They're dangling a carrot in front of your eyes. They dangle that carrot in front of you to keep you chasing that carrot. You so busy watching that carrot, you ain't looking to your left, you ain't looking to your right, you ain't looking behind you. You don't know what's around you or nothing, bro. You just running behind that carrot, and before you know it, man, your whole life done went by. You spent your whole life working for them, and you ain't never tried to do nothing for yourself.
You ain't never tried to do nothing for yourself, man. You never. But this is the thing though, with a let's say just for a plant job or basically any job period, you never supposed to stay on that job for a whole lifetime, man. You got to take what them people give you and move on to your next, no matter what it is, man. Take what them people give you. That's just like I figured out about the 401k. 401k is a good thing, yeah, but at the same time, you got to think, man. This is my money here that I'm putting up. You know what I'm saying? This is my money. What can I do with my 401k while I'm still working? Flip that money, turn it into your own business. That's your business money right now. Your 401k money.
And then it's a catch-22 with your 401k, because if you pull your 401k out before a certain amount of time, or you get violated for even taking out your own 401k money, bro.
Right.
So when you go to file your regular taxes every year, man, they take that money. They take your taxes. They take your money. It happened to me. It happened to me back in about 2000.
Taking that money.
Back in probably about 2013. I had some 401k money, and I used my 401k money to do something. So when that next year rolled around, shoot, I ain't got no tax money back. They took all that. They took that back for me borrowing against my 401k. So they make you pay your own damn money back, bro.
Yeah, you got to pay your own money back,
It's a catch to all that stuff, man. It's a catch.
Yeah.
Like how I'm allowing you to take $30-$40 out my check every time I get paid. Put that up in my 401k plan. And then when I get in a bad spot and I need some extra cash and I go and borrow my money that y'all was taking out for me, you get mad at me and make me pay my own damn money back. I got to pay myself back.
Your own money back.
That's shit wild, man. That's some wild shit, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It's all when you really look at the way the world run, man, it's all kind of crazy stuff going on out here. People just don't pay no attention. But it'll be all right. Oh, that's just the way them folks is. Oh, no, it ain't the way them folks is. You let them folks do that to you.
You letting them just trick you all.
Yeah, and take everything from you. Yep.
The problem is, man, I'm gonna be honest. We don't use what we given. You know what I'm saying? We don't use we getting these top of the line phones, we getting the top of the line laptops and all that, but we ain't doing no studying. All we doing is just doing what we doing is watching Facebook, watching social media. When there's a whole other stuff going on, bro. Like
right.
Man, even when they gave out all these checks and all this and that, what have people been doing? You know what I'm saying? Have you been investing in? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the most I ever seen people come up with LLCs. Do you know why they came up with a lot of LLCs? Some people just want the loan part.
Yeah, they were using it. They were using it like a money flip scheme. You know what I mean? That's all it was.
They just want to look at the loan part.
I ain't took out not one loan since I had my podcast. My whole podcast, I run it off my own income. You know, and I've been fortunate to say that I did that. You know what I mean? It was tempting for a little while, but something in the back of my mind said, "Marcus, don't touch that. Don't touch it.
Man,
just go ahead. You'll be all right. Just keep running, huh?"
I can't lie. I tried it, but it didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I tried it. Hey, I gotta admit, I tried it, but it didn't work for me. Everything that is invested into the drip shop come from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
people who
yeah,
behind it. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I said, I didn't do none of this alone. Man, you got people who
Right.
gave me this and gave me that. Like I said, man, Goo Out the Barber brought me my first vacuum. But that when I was plugging up the vacuum on the inside of the car, cleaning out cars, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
remember
saying?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So and now that things moving and you know what I'm saying, going other places, a lot of people playing the part and they don't ask for nothing. But when it comes to a loan, yeah, I tried it, but it didn't work. I wish it did, to be honest, sometimes, because it would have saved a whole lot of my pockets. But you know what I'm saying? Then again, it made me stronger and made me focus like, hey, when it comes to inventory, I need to buy this, I need to buy that much, I need to use this much. I know what I'm saying, how much product I need to use on the car and everything. It taught me a whole lot, bro, because at the end of the day, when this is how I see it. When you getting these loans from these people for your business, that's just like a title pawn. Now you giving people a percentage of your business because you got to
Yeah,
pay
they
that
got power.
loan
They
back.
got power over your business if you can't pay it back. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to look at all that. It's the same thing, and you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta they own half of you. They own half of your business now until you pay them back. So
Right.
you just gave away a big portion of your business, a portion of your life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's why I was so skeptical about even attempting it, because really, in a sense, if I had went through with that situation, I was being greedy, because I was looking at how much money I was already bringing in already. I could afford to keep my stuff. Anything over that, I was just being greedy. You know, I kind of said, but just because everybody else was talking about, oh, the PPP. I said, you know what, man? I look at my net worth. I don't need it. All I gotta do is just be wise with where I go with my money and what I do with my money. Instead of being a fool, just fall back and chill. I don't have to impress nobody. I got everything I need. My kids taken care of. You know, everybody got new shoes and new clothes to put on. I got 2 cars. You know, I got a nice place. I don't have to be out there splurging and showing out in front of nobody. I got a family, you know what I mean? So I look at my income. I'm like, my income is, to have all this stuff, my income is together, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm
I
glad you
don't
brought
need
up
it.
that part.
I don't need it.
I'm glad you brought up that part too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people had got that. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And they went down the list. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't knock nobody hustle. Bro.
Yeah. Whatever they want to do, that's them. That was my personal
get
decision.
Money.
You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
But,
Get money. But this thing, man, out of that, you should have started a business, bro. Like y'all got all this money. Why you there? Now
that ain't what they want it for. That ain't what they want it for.
No, they because they want the splurge, like you say. Like, man, you can't come on now. It don't take much to come up with $1,000. If you want a car, it's nothing to come up with $1,000. It's nothing to come up with some money to go get one. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it, if you had got it, and you did the wrong thing with, man, you a fool. I'm sorry, you a fool. Nigga, you should have at least get your credit right. You ain't even did that. Come on, man. You ain't even put your and this is what kills me the most, bro. Like, this is what kills me the most. I see people talk about all this stuff all day on social media about what they do, how they do it, this, that, and third. Okay. Then you look at their homeboy or somebody else. Nigga, I see your homeboy struggling. That's not real. Every chance that I get, bro, like, you can ask my mama. Every chance that I get, bro, guess what I'm doing? I'm giving back to my mama. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I reach out to my daddy to go to the car, not to help me out, to put him in a position. You know what I'm saying?
Because your daddy, ever since we been little boys, he been washing cars, man. You remember them days?
That's what I'm saying. To put him in a position. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people do. That's just like you when you said about how you gonna keep going without being in people's face because of COVID and this, that, third. You figure it out, then you put people in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like people who ain't never even knew some people music or they rap. You know what I'm saying? You gave people that opportunity.
I open the door for them. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I
open
saw
that door
because
for 'em.
because that's what I saw in the whole situation. Because I'm like, it's so many different types of artists, so many types of music, so many different people from all over the world that got music, but I don't really see nobody like exposing none of these folks, like not like that. You know what I mean? They might get a
Nah,
little. You don't really see that. You mostly see people that's already on getting most of the shine. You don't really see
yeah,
no independent artists like really getting no shine like that. They gotta get some stuff accomplished first. They got to get some things done first. And
and
in a way, I understand that, but in a way, I don't, because that's kind of messed up. Because just because a person ain't hooked up with this or ain't hooked up with that, don't mean they ain't no good artist. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
That's
another reason why.
that's
That's
slamming it.
another reason why I kind of backed up too, because you know what I'm saying, some people I reach out
Mm-hmm.
like to get on the track with
Mm-hmm.
for them to link with me. They'll be like,
Yeah,
man, $300. Like, nigga,
yeah, yeah,
nobody
yeah,
really know you. You so local, nobody
yeah,
know you. Do you
yeah.
even know the business side of this thing? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, every show I went to, you know what I'm saying, I can't say I got paid for, but every show I went to, I had a rider. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
knew what kind of drink I wanted. They knew to have security in my section. They knew whatever, like if something went on, bro, at my show or whatever while I'm performing, guess what? I could have sued them people because I
Mm-hmm.
had it written up. This what I offer. This what's going on. Even though you ain't paying me because I'm still getting out there, but this is what I want. This is how I lined this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the business side of music or anything, I can't pay you. Why I look
Right,
like paying you $300 to be on the track with me when nobody really know you, bro? You just
right,
YouTube famous in your hood. I can't
yeah,
pay you that. I don't care how much studio
right.
time you paying. That's on you. That's something you supposed to do, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
not about to
yeah.
sit here, nah.
And that and
I'm
that
sorry.
and by you saying that's kind of like my mission statement for my podcast. For people like the people you talking about, nobody know who they is. That's why I provide my platform to get them on for a fee. You see what I'm saying? To get people to watch, because
Yeah,
a lot of people be interested in my show and the people that I have on my show. So that's why I created the Cook Up Podcast, just so they can have a voice. They ain't gotta worry about like going back and forth with other people trying to prove nothing to nobody, man. That's why I provide a service. So
right.
if you somebody who you're real good at it, but nobody don't really know you're good at it, and you're trying to let people know you're good at it, come to the Cook Up. See what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I'll
Most
push it.
definitely.
As long as you
Yeah,
pay me, I push it. I push it. I push it
yeah.
all
And
day long.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
and that's investment, because you
Mm-hmm.
can't go to the Wiz, bro. You can't go to the Wiz and say, play my music. They gonna ask you. They gonna say,
Yeah.
hey man, this what I charge. Like
Mm-hmm.
Flacco had charged me to do a promo thing at the shop. He said
Mm-hmm.
$1,500. You know, so I
Mm-hmm.
gotta respect that because it's
Mm-hmm.
promo. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The cook up is promo. But if you
Mm-hmm.
wanna you out here screaming about this and you rap about that and you want to get out there, of course they gotta pay you.
Damn
You know what I'm
right. They got to
saying?
pay. Got to pay for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
I
they
done got in so many disagreements with people about that, man. I mean, like, you can always get people that's gonna try to squeeze you for something and try to get something out you. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
That's just business. That's how business works sometimes. Everybody ain't gonna fight fair. Everybody ain't gonna play fair with you. Some people gonna try to squeeze. You know what I mean? So
Most definitely.
you,
Most
you yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah, man.
And to try to use you just because you, oh yeah, Swole Legend out there, man. I'm gonna try to talk to him, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, whatever, just to use you. No,
And
man,
then
put some money in that man's pocket.
right. And then the way I do it, just like how you say you was doing with the car washers, like with people that don't have like how I do it with the artists. Like if I know you're an artist and you just starting out and your budget is small, you got a small budget. So I treat you like you got a small budget. I'm not gonna sit up there and ask you for no damn $1,000 when I know you ain't got but 100 in your pocket. You see what I'm saying?
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So like somebody who just trying to get themselves, I got plans for them. I work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing to hurt you. It's to help you. But good help costs money though. You got to give me something. You know?
man. But they and
Huh?
if they and
Yeah.
that goes again. What I said
Yeah.
before, like, okay, if you rapping about it, bro, and
You
you
better have
really
it.
you
Yeah.
better have it. Like invest that. If that man asks for $100, bro, and you rapping about, oh, you got 200,000, and then you just got that, man, you should get that man 500 with no problem.
Hmm.
You know what
They
I'm
don't see
saying?
it.
Just
They don't see
because,
it like that. They don't see it
man,
like
they
that,
don't,
man. Mm.
and that's why they still stuck rapping in the
Where
hood.
they at?
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Being hood rappers, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, man, your finances is based on your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You want to get more, you gotta invest more. If you wanna be on top, you gotta spend that thing like you on top. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spend it to get to that. You can't sit back and say, oh, I want to be next to T.I., Jeezy, and this, that, and third, when you ain't spending that type of bread to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
there.
You gotta have money to be beside them people, man. You can't sit. You can't hang
Yeah,
out
you
with them
can't.
boys and be around them boys, and you ain't got no
I'm
money.
telling you, you just want to look like you want to buy you a Gucci
It
belt
don't
and
work
all
like
that.
that.
And think you go, nah, them people had money when they came in the game. You
Hmm.
can't sit here and say, oh, I want to be to the top when you ain't spending top money, and you wonder why you ain't at no award show. You wonder why ain't nobody pulling your name. You only people pulling your name is still the same local clubs, man. Come
Yeah,
on, bro. You don't
yeah,
think it's time to change? It's time to change, man. When when
yeah,
when you still seeing you still stuck in that same old spot, that same old position, man, it's time for you to change. It's time
yeah.
for you to invest more. It's time for you to get out the little $25 studios and get you
Hmm.
into a $200, $300 session. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's time for you to stop paying them little cheap engineer $10 and pay your
Hmm.
engineer more money. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? When you treat the people right, you get better quality out.
You get better quality every time.
Yeah.
You
That,
know, and
that's that like you a beat maker, you know what I'm saying?
hmm.
You a beat maker engineer, you know this for yourself. If
Hmm.
somebody's spinning, if I come to you just out the blue, like, yo, Swole, I need me a beat. I only got $10. You gonna make me a $10 little beat.
Exactly. You get what you pay for. You get what you
Yeah.
pay for, man. I just had a
Right.
client, man. I just had a client, man. A couple weeks ago, man. They offered me almost. It'd be like, well, how much you charge? What you want? You know. And I told them how much I wanted. Sent the money, no problem. You know, and all. But they got what they paid for, but they got a hard, they got a
Yeah.
banger. They got a banger.
Yeah.
Cause
That's
when
what I'm saying.
yeah, you giving me some money, that mean I gotta punch the clock. So I ain't gonna stop till I get that beat how it's supposed to be. Now if
Right.
you want if you sitting up there trying to get me to make a beat for you and you ain't give me nothing for the beat, I quit on that beat when I get ready and just give you whatever I did. I ain't gonna sit up there and take
Hmm.
my time and mix it down and put effects in it and make the bass hit hard and do all
Yeah.
this stuff, man. Come on, man.
Not for
Come on, man.
not for no. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yes,
Come on, man.
we all love what we do, but we
Yeah.
got a time frame, bro. Because, man, like I said, we gotta run our business. Plus, we got a family. Plus,
Mhm.
other stuff going on in our life.
Yeah, we
So if
got
you want
bills,
me to
man.
spend,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you want me to spend my time on doing something to bring it
Mm.
back, this and that, and third, spend that money.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
You right here doing the most out here. You can spend
Yep,
that money. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They can
You
do it,
just you just
and it's
stood
gonna
you
be
just
well worth it because
yeah, you you
I'm a
just
type of
stood in the
producer.
line.
Yeah, if the person ain't already got this stuff sought up, man, like if I produce a song for somebody and they ain't already sought up, I tend to, and it's a good song, I stick behind the song. I ain't gonna just make the song and sell it to you and don't have no involvement in it. You know what I mean? If the it's like if the person don't have no kind of like way to get the music out and get people to listen to it, well, a lot of people gonna listen to it. You know, I stick behind my work. So if it's a good song and the person need help with the song, I even stick with them after the project over with and keep the damn song going. You see what I'm saying? I do that too.
Right, right, right.
You know?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just
So
you doing your work. You doing your job.
yeah, yeah. That way they
Yeah,
gotta
that
understand.
man.
It's a system to this stuff, man. It ain't just I'm gonna make the beat, give you the beat, and the song just disappear, go up under the damn rug somewhere. You don't know where the song went. No, I don't do that. I keep track on all my music, bro. I keep track
Yeah.
of my music.
And,
Yeah,
and some understand, some don't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you got some people who are I stand in the Jordan line just to get some $300 Jordan, $200 whatever Jordan.
Mm.
Then later on down the line, bro, you ain't got no money to handle what you need to handle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like say for you stand in the Jordan line, right? You get these Jordans, but
Yeah.
your car nasty. Then you
Yeah.
want to come to me and tell me you want all these things removed and this and that and third, but you only want to pay me $25? Your priorities messed up, man.
They got on the three.
I'm
They got
sorry.
on the three. They got on a 300 pair of shoes, but they want a $25 full detail.
Yeah, like come on,
Mm-mm.
man, where they do that at?
Oh
So
no,
you
no,
mean to
buddy.
tell me you rather sit them clean
Sit.
shoes
It,
in a
it's, it,
nasty car? Come
yeah.
on, man.
I let
Nah,
the
that ain't
status
how
like
that works.
I let the status like that too.
Yeah,
Let it stay
and
nasty.
I'm not we ain't knocking nobody, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
we just speaking in
Just
general.
speaking in
Man,
general, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's how the world is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They're people always scream about this something I never, you know what I'm saying, really scream out. Black Lives Matter. I never really scream that because to
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
they show Black Lives don't matter because first of all, you're a downgrade a black owned business instead of pulling that person to the side and say, hey man, you know X, Y, and Z. You know, some of my customers do that. Like say for
Right.
instance, if it's a problem, they don't go to social media with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll let me know like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this and that and third. But then you
Right.
got some, you know what I'm saying, not my business, but you got some I watch this, they'll go to Facebook, man, you know this and that girl didn't this and that, this place didn't do okay. You didn't have to do that to them people. You should have pulled them to the side and called back there and say, hey, y'all messed up. The next time try it this way. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But y'all around here screaming Black Lives Matter. Black
They
lives don't matter to
they be
people.
trying to bash people, man,
Yeah, yeah.
and burn people shit down, man, before it get going. They
Right,
be
right.
trying to scrack a match on you, man. That's what they doing.
Yeah,
Burn it
that's what
down. They don't want you to
they're
have it.
burning down. They don't want no, and the reason why they don't want you to have it because maybe they stuff ain't going right. Maybe at that time their business ain't even flourishing.
Right, right.
Maybe they ain't doing numbers how they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
they'll try and knock down something that's successful to bring it down to their level. You know what I'm saying? I never yet seen you know what I'm saying, too many people get on Facebook and bash IGA. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I ain't never seen people go on Facebook and bash Walmart like that or
Mm-hmm.
anything. Only time they do it is if they ain't got what they need. But they only
Mm-hmm.
scream Black Lives Matter when the cop killed a black person.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't with that. When you got blacks out here killing blacks, when you out here
Mm-hmm.
down in the black owned business, nigga, you
Mm-hmm.
when you down a black owned business, you taking away from somebody's success, somebody
Mm-hmm.
who put their blood, sweat, and tears in there.
They taking away from their own community success. You know why I say that?
Yeah,
It's because every other nationality in this world got their own economy. Think about it.
mm-hmm.
Chinese people, they got Chinese restaurants. They got Chinatown.
Mm-hmm.
Every other nationality in this world, not just the Arabs, they got all the gas stations. That's their economy. Who else can
Uh-huh.
you think of? You know, of course, you know the white people. They got a lot of stuff. They got everything. That's their
Mm-hmm.
economy. But our people, one of the only people in this world that don't have their own economy. We spend more money than any other nationality in the world with as far as putting money into the economy, but we do not
Mm-hmm.
have our own economy. Where is our stuff? You see what I'm saying? We spending money in everybody else's neighborhood, everybody else's business, but we
Mm-hmm.
not spending money with ourselves. See, our money is supposed to flip inside of our community before it go out the community. Most of us, when we get paid, that money might stay in our community a few hours, then it go right back out into everybody else's pocket. But we ain't got no money in our pocket in our neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
when you,
yeah.
yeah. But when you look at all these other groups, they live by a code. See, they stick together. See, notice, like if you see a Spanish person and they own a business or they own a company, You ever wonder why they won't hire nobody but other Spanish people in their company? They won't only like rent the building out to other Spanish people and not no outside people because they live by a code. See, they keeping the economy of their people up. You see what I'm saying? But we the only ones. We the only ones who tear their own stuff up, man. We tear our own communities down, bro.
Yeah, because they don't want to see nobody else get up there louder, bro. They don't want to see. Man, you gotta understand. All right, Swole Legend is worth. I'm just saying. I don't know your network. I'm just putting out there.
Yeah.
Swole Legends is worth 80,000. Okay. But then you got this other dude over here, you know what I'm saying, that's worth 30,000. That person worth 30,000 will pull that person down who worth 80,000 down to that level to be 30,000 because hey, how this dude doing this? That what they saying.
That's how ass backwards it is. But most
right.
but most like the communities I called out, that's how they get rich because they might have that one person in their group that's worth that 80,000.
That could put them in a position.
Put them in position to get 80,000 too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's going up, not down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's just like, remember when that was, I think last night, matter of fact. Yeah, it was last night. I think when I had hit you up and be like, man, you know, I'm gonna need your help, man. This networking thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you network, that's what you do. But see, you got people that is afraid of asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, you don't gotta ask me. I'm gonna come to you anyway. Like, bro, I walk, talk, sleep business. So you don't gotta ask me. I'm gonna just put you on game. Like, yo, this what you should be doing, man. This how you do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you'll figure out because in the midst of me telling you, I'm still trying to figure out stuff on my own. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sharing it. I'm sharing my little bit of knowledge that can help you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. If you watch, when you walk in Walmart, right, in the summertime, you'll see about 20 Mexicans. One got beer, the other one got food, the other one got snacks, the other one doing this, the other one pushing the buggy, the other one pushing the other buggy. They putting in together. You know what I'm saying? So they could all sit at the table together and eat and drink and do whatever they do. You feel what I'm saying? That's teamwork. Our community, our black community, we don't have teamwork. We have war. You know what I'm saying? That's all we understand lately. War. We understand war. We don't understand pulling together. That's just like if you got $500, I got $500. Just putting out there, KG got $500. Somebody else got 500. Man, we just put together all that in one big part, right? And everybody like music. We all like music. We can flip that, turn it into something big, and do something major. Find a spot, flip that. Now everybody eating. You feel what I'm saying? Just that quick, we done put everybody in the position, and everybody got one job to do. Just put up.
Yeah, you only can do that. I ain't mean to cut you off, but you like that's a situation that can work, but you only can do that with certain people. You can't do that with everybody. Yeah, certain people. You can't do that with everybody.
Because they're gonna get food.
Money, and having nice things and being successful makes some people crazy. Everybody can't handle it. To be honest with you, I've seen it. I've seen it, man. I pinch off a little piece of what I was doing to some people I was dealing with one time, man, and they went damn bananas. They started acting up and all kind of stuff, and they only got a little drop on the tongue. I ain't really like, you know, I ain't open the egg all the way up on them. I just crack it a little bit, and they start acting, man.
That's how it be. That's how it be, and everybody's showing that now. Like, I can't see everybody. Let me take that back. Some people showing out now. Yeah, I can't see everybody, but I'm watching some people be like, they can't wait to be debt free. They can't wait that they get this right, this credit right. Okay, rushing to get these things in order just to get back in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, once everything get lined up, you're never supposed to go back. Why you going back? to the thing that had you stuck. You know what I'm saying? If you know you only making $40,000 a year, what you doing going to get a $40,000 car? Come on, that's not lining things up. You got to remember.
You got to live within your means. You got to
Right.
look at your cap. You got to look at your salary cap. So why would you get something? Okay, all right. I talk to mechanics all the time around Philadelphia, and a mechanic told me, right? He said, if you get a $40,000 car, the maintenance over the lifetime of that car, multiply that times 2. So if you're paying $40,000 for the car, it's gonna cost you $80,000 to keep it on the road. As long as you keep the car, and if you don't trade it in or don't wreck it or nothing, and you say, I'm just gonna keep this car, I'm gonna take care of this car. I ain't gonna let this my car. It's gonna cost you twice the amount of whatever it is you paid for it to keep it on the road.
Yeah,
so if you get a $40,000 car and you keep that car and nothing don't happen to it, over the lifetime of that car, it's gonna cost you $80,000 to keep it on the road. You ain't know that, did you? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, hey, it makes sense though. It makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah, man. So people got to know what they're getting themselves into when they want to look at what other people riding on the road and stuff. And my mom used to always tell me, because I remember when I was a little boy, I said, Mama, won't you get a car like that? Don't pay attention to what them people got on the road, because you don't know what them people going through to hold that stuff on that road like that. You don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're going through to keep that stuff.
Yeah. Not even that though.
Yeah.
Never pay attention to somebody else's life.
That's
just like besides the money, besides the material.
That was back in the days, man. You know when you're a little boy, everything on the road, you see stuff like that.
And not even a little boy no more, because
the grown people doing it now.
You still got grown people out there doing it. Like, oh, I want to be like they see relationships. They be like, oh, I want to be like so and so and so. But you don't, at the end of the day, when these people log off Facebook or log off Snap or whatever, you don't know the hell them people going through. So why would you want to be like them? You don't know what they going through. Oh, I wanna go hustle like this. You don't know if these people hustling or what. They probably just making it look like that. You don't know what these people are doing. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? At all times, like, be yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, and I'm gonna tell anybody who watching this, like, yo, you not broke if your lights on. You're not broke if you got a roof over your head. You can open up the doors and go get more money. You ain't broke. So stop trying to be like everybody else when you got money. That's money.
Yeah, that's the thing about when you can look around your house and open your refrigerator, cut your lights on and off. You can wash when you want to. You can watch what you want to watch on TV. The kids happy. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
That money gonna come a whole nother day, bro. As long as you got them bills paid and whatever, man, you ain't broke. You done did the best thing you could ever do, and that's keeping your people happy, keeping them with lights and water. So don't let nobody fool you on like on social media, because you got people, man. You got men out here that don't want to pay one bill, that ain't paying one bill. You know what I'm saying? So don't even feel bad if you done handle your business. You handle your business.
Yeah. Most definitely, man, because, man, it's been good chopping it up with you on the show tonight, man. I finally got you in here, man. Been a long time coming, man. I'm glad, man, you can come back together, man, as first cousins again, bro. More like brothers, man, but first cousins, bro. We grew up together, little boys, man. We got baby pictures together and everything, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's good to see you doing good out there in life, fam.
Yeah, man. Same to you, bro. Same to you.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you get off of here, man. It's been a great interview. I'm fixing to do some things after the show tonight, man, and get it on the rest of my platforms I got out there, man. But to everybody out there, man, that's been watching tonight, man, this was the Cook Up Podcast with your boy Marcus Swole Legend with my special guest Sauce the Boss, man. We up out of here.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Pass the ingredient. gritty and real, cause this is necessary for the big cook up. Can't handle the God honest truth, your weak ass feeling needs insurance.